What's going on YouTube? My name is Rabbit Squirrel, and oh boy, do I have the topic to talk about today. This is actually my second take on this because I freaking deleted the first one, but Microsoft is no longer making Xboxes. That's going to be our first topic that we're going to talk about today because I feel like Microsoft is literally being stupid right now. They own Bethesda and they're hogging it. Like they own all these different companies, and I feel like they're just hogging it instead of letting the games that should be released for everyone, PS4, PS5 included. They're just hogging it and saying, you know what, we're making every game from now on Xbox exclusive because we gotta make that money back from buying Bethesda and all those different studios to put in Game Pass. Which I haven't heard any good things about Game Pass, surprisingly. But Game Pass is also like PlayStation Plus. You don't really hear about it unless you want to. So I don't know, maybe there's some huge things going on there, but the next thing I want to talk about is also Microsoft included, and like I said before, they are taking a lot from people that should just be for every console. But let me explain. So a while back ago, we did actually get a trailer for this new open world space game, but there's a problem. Bethesda owns this. So not Bethesda own. Yes, Bethesda owns that. So the problem is here that Microsoft owns Bethesda, and they are extremely greedy when it comes to their games. I don't remember the last time I've heard of a game coming out on Xbox that came out on PlayStation as well as it is. And I understand, Xbox doesn't have that many exclusives, but at the same time, there should, be something there, and Microsoft literally told Bethesda, hey, and I believe that this game was announced to be on PlayStation before Microsoft owned it, and then they were just like, hey, we're cutting that. You can't have that on PlayStation. PlayStation our enemy now. Right after they bought out Bethesda. On another note, Mortal Kombat, the sequel to 11, I know I call sequels to 11, I don't want to, is called Mortal Kombat 1. And I did want to touch on that a little bit for those of you who don't understand, because last night, actually, I was talking to my dad about this, and he was like, why is it called Mortal Kombat 1? And my friend actually agreed with him. So, I'm going to tell them what I told you guys and say this. The reason why it is called Mortal Kombat 1 is because at the end of the game, and spoiler warning, right now, spoiler warning for Mortal Kombat 11, if you haven't played the game, go play it before watching this part or just skip ahead. But that's your warning. So I'm going to start talking about it now. If you played Mortal Kombat 11, then you would know that at the end of the game, Liu Kang creates a new era. A whole new timeline because he's a god. He is a god now, and he got his hands on the time capsule, I believe it was called. But that doesn't matter. Basically, he can allow someone with the powers to create literal new timelines, and that's what Liu Kang did. This game is representing a new era for Mortal Kombat, which is why it is called Mortal Kombat 1 and not called Mortal Kombat 12. We are no longer in that timeline that so many people are used to, which I can definitely get behind because with Mortal Kombat 11, they were definitely like trying to hold on to the storyline, and I was gonna actually make a video about how unless they actually make a new timeline, there's no way that they could make a 12th game and make it make sense. But for this for Mortal Kombat 1, it actually does make sense, and they are going with. One thing that I don't understand though is that Shang Tsung did come back, so both endings could be in like place here, but at the same time they couldn't, because you know this is a whole new roster. And oh, we're on the topic of Mortal Kombat 1. I want to say I did look at a video last night, and they actually said that they were incorporating a new fighting system, which I love. I love it when Mortal Kombat changes up its mechanics, and for a while it was getting dull. I'm not gonna lie. Like with the 10th game, you had to build up a meter like it was Injustice. Which is understandable. Like Injustice 2 did really good, so they were like okay, Mortal Kombat 10 we can implement the same thing, but that did not. I think that they did really good, but for some reason they changed it up in the 11th game to be like okay, your health gets lowered to this percentage, now you can use your ultimate. Which to me felt kind of bland, because like it felt like you were constantly just waiting to get at low HP so that way you could like hit your opponent. But you know, that could just be me. Also in Jump Force news, which is the game that you see I'm playing, this is leaked. Like it's a chance, it's a rumor, but there is something it's in there. It says like, hey, this is a Jump Force sequel. So I wouldn't get my hopes all the way up about it. Definitely like do your own research on the topic. But I feel like if there's a chance at redemption for this series, then it definitely has that chance. But onto another topic, last topic before we get off today. Spider-Man 2, they're just revealing in little bits by little bits. And when I say little, I mean little. But I don't see, because this isn't supposed to be a new like game of the year. Like people expect this to be in contention with Breath of the Wild. Well, Breath of the Wild, yeah, because Tears of the Kingdom already came out. But they also expect it to be on competition with Mortal Kombat 1 and freaking Street Fighter. Like, it's one of those games. But anyway, I will stop the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment, share if you enjoyed the video, or if you know anyone that has. Anyway, keep the peace. Bye.